Welcome to the Sprint Review Explained. In this video, we'll demystify this critical event in the Scrum framework, complete with practical examples. The Sprint Review is one of the 5 essential events in Scrum, happening at the end of every sprint. It's a key moment for transparency and inspection. The main goal of the Sprint Review is to inspect the increment created during the sprint and collaboratively adapt the product backlog if needed. It's about stakeholder collaboration. Attendees include the Scrum Team, that's the product owner, Scrum Master, and developers, and key stakeholders invited by the product owner. What makes up an effective sprint review? Let's break down the essential components you need to cover. The review begins with the product owner discussing the sprint goal and which items are considered done according to the definition of done. The development team presents the results of their work, the increment. This should be an open discussion about what was accomplished in the sprint. Examples of demonstrations include showing a new user flow on a website, a functional feature in a mobile app, or even an API update that delivers new data. While a live demo of the increment is often preferred for authenticity, sometimes a recorded demonstration or detailed presentation is necessary, especially for highly technical work. After the demo, the floor is open for feedback. Stakeholders inspect the increment and provide valuable input, which is essential for guiding future development. This feedback loop is crucial. The product owner and stakeholders discuss how the market or product circumstances might have changed and what new items should be considered. The conversation naturally shifts to what's next. The product owner reviews the product backlog as it currently stands, discussing likely delivery dates based on progress. Based on the entire discussion and new insights, the product owner updates the product backlog to reflect the most valuable next steps. Now, let's ground this with the standard source. What does the official Scrum Guide say about the Sprint Review? The Scrum Guide defines the Sprint Review as the opportunity to assess the output of the sprint, ensure transparency, and collaborate on adjustments to maximize future value. The Sprint Review is more than just a demo. It's a critical working session that drives incremental product evolution. An effective Sprint Review ensures early and continuous feedback, aligns the team with stakeholders, and maximizes the value delivered by the development team.
So I'll be summarizing the key points of the sprint review. So first of all, to keep in mind is the purpose. The purpose of sprint review is to inspect the increment produced during the sprint, whatever we have worked on in this sprint, and on top of that, adapt the product backlog if needed. If there is any changes required in the product backlog, that has to made, and gather stakeholder feedback. It's not a status meeting; it's a functional meeting. And apart from that, it is held at end of each of the sprint, time box to 4 hours for a 1 month sprint. Shorter sprints will have shorter time accordingly. Who attends? Then it is a Scrum team, entire product owner, developers, Scrum Master team, and key stakeholders are the customers, business users, managers, sponsors. Coming to what is reviewed, only done work, like whatever meets definition of done. If something is incomplete, that will not be reviewed in the sprint review, that will not be taken into consideration. Then working product increment is demonstrated. Undone or partially done work will not be taken. Then next is product owner role. The product owner explains what product backlog items are done, what is not done, discusses current product state and future direction. Developer's role will be to demonstrate the increment, like sometime to explain technical decisions, challenges faced, and work, what and how work was completed. Stakeholder feedback. Stakeholders will give feedback, they will ask questions, they will suggest changes or new ideas. Feedback must result in newer, updated backlog items. Product backlog adaptation. Based on feedback, market conditions, and progress, product backlog is refined, priorities may change, release forecast may be updated. And what is the outcome of sprint review? That is the most important point. So the outcome is the shared understanding of product progress, updated product backlog, clear input for next sprint planning. And coming to Scrum Master role, so it will be ensuring meeting stays within the time box, collaboration is effective, like each and every team members are speaking, not only leads are dominating the talk. Then sprint reviews inspect and adapt, not a reporting. That has to be ensured by Scrum Master. So in summary, sprint review is a collaborative event where the Scrum team and the stakeholders inspect their increment and adapt the product backlog based on feedback. Thank you. Keep subscribed. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Bye.